Okay, so the Charleston White. Let's go back to that. So, like I said, a lot of people look how them people was going at him about the Johnny Day, and they mad at him what he said about DMX. He basically said, "Hey, bro, yeah, this man a dope fiend. You got uncles that's a dope fiend that you don't give a damn about. But since DMX can rap, you hold him to a high standard. He was just the ordinary dope fiend. Dope fiends in our community, we treat him bad. So what's the difference between him and your uncle?"
So he provoking you to change that type of language, man. So we all have someone in our family that may be dealing with substance abuse. And what are you doing to help them? He's saying that, the day you born and that little dash, the day you end, whatever you end as, that's what you're going to be remembered as. That he went into that. So what he was trying to say, anybody with some good sense, he's trying to provoke you to change. So somebody in your family that's dealing with substance abuse, you should be trying to help them right now break that cycle. If not, then in the end, whatever circumstance they died in, that's how they went out. They didn't make any changes in their life. Now, we always remember the good things about that person or look for the benevolence in their life. But he's provoking you to help family members to get off drugs and substance abuse. You should be there doing that, not waiting to the end. And he's being, the things he's saying, if you're really honest with yourself and put your feelings and emotions away, it has some truth to it. And you need to look at those words and say that, you know what, I have an uncle that's dealing with substance abuse. Let me call and check on him and see if something that I can do to help him change. You know what I mean? That's it, man. That's all that brother's saying. Now, it's a lot of haters and things on the internet that want to kill him. And, he talk about how he at the gun range and he shoot good and this, that, and the third. You just provide. It's a lot of ignorant people out there, man.
Man, Brother Polite says that it don't matter where you at on the chain of life financially, nobody is exempt from ignorance.
Exactly, meaning, hey, it's some ignorant person out there, regardless of how much good you're doing in the community, they gonna miss the message because they feelings and emotions done overtook them and their anger done overtook them. So now they throwing an adult temper tantrum. Only thing that make them feel better is killing you. You know what I'm saying? That's how ignorant they are. They don't see the destructive things in our community or what even created that mentality. Correcting a child. Not everything gonna go your way. And this is how you handle your emotions and feelings when things don't go your way. That has to be taught within the home. Not picking up a gun and killing someone. You only gonna compile your problems. You know what I mean? But there's some people out there that's just straight killers. That's how they deal with their emotions. It's a time to kill if you have to kill. It's self-defense or something like that. An ignorant person run up on you, or whatnot. Or you have to stand for your home or whatnot, defending your home or whatever. But for the most part, man, it's a lot of ignorant people out there that'll kill you behind, you was offended behind some words that they spoke, which really had some truth to it. That's why it struck a nerve. They say you throw a rock in a pack of dogs,
and see whoever get hit can holler.
Right, and a lot of people, man, they don't want to deal with their reality. They stuck in a bad situation, and they gonna hate on you and want to take your life.
I ain't gonna lie. So it's a lot of people that's out here right now that they so stuck in their ways. Like when you try to give them some type of light or try to bring them into the light, they become evasive. Or what can you do to help somebody like that?
Some people been beat down and they've been in survival mode in their mind for so long, just trying to make it. So when you present them with something, they become defensive. They're not gonna receive what you're saying because they've been in survival mode and beat down. So you're not gonna be able to get through to them. It's hard to tear down that wall and peel back that onion to get to the core of what it is. It's gonna start with some self-reflection and take accountability of their actions. They're not gonna do that though. They want to point the finger and blame. They'll never deal with the core of the issue. You can only do that within self. So when you're saying knowledge of self, you're really saying a whole lot. Not only about history, but if you look at some of your behavior patterns and mentalities and things you need to change to better yourself. So self-growth, man, you have to be honest with yourself. You can lie to people, but at the end of the day, man, when it's just you at home and you think about your circumstances and you want to change, you can't blame others. You know what I mean? It's going to be up to you to make those necessary changes in your life.
I think everything is about, I just think people need to embrace who they really are. if you not a hustler, bro,
Yeah.
you need to embrace being a worker, bro. I feel like if you're a worker, you should be the best worker you can be. Be the head of wherever you work at. Try to be the CEO, the vice president, VP or something. Somebody who can, whatever, man. I just feel like you should be the best or whatever you are, man. If who you are, man, because like some people, I gauge it like this. You got dope dealers and you got hustlers. Some people don't understand the difference.
Okay.
You got some dope dealers who think that they hustlers, but they not.
They not.
Because they don't know how to recognize opportunity.
Right.
Hustlers know how to recognize opportunity.
Opportunity, yeah. I'm gonna go into something. You know, I'm gonna speak on everything south of the 610 loop, right? Now let me get in the loop. I'm gonna start at 3rd Ward, Yellowstone, OST, South Union, South Park, Sunnyside, South Acres, Canterbury Village, Harlem, Clark, right? You grew up in those areas. In the time we grew up, they sold a lot of crack and things like that in the neighborhood, right? You had different opportunities. So as a kid growing up in Canterbury Village, I remember I used to ride to areas like Pearland and see the nice homes and think, man, how these people get to live here? How they get this? And then our communities look like that. And you go to the little Worthing or Jones or whatever little high school you went to in that area, Madison or whatnot. And my father was a real entrepreneur, a real hustler, a real man that got up every day and was about his business. And I saw how hard he had to work to obtain what he had. I saw this as a kid because he would take me and my brother with him. So in my mind, I was thinking, damn, daddy on it Monday through Sunday, man. Do I really want to work like this? So, and growing up there, and you was put to work every day. I said to myself, man, I was in high school. I went to Booker T. Washington. The Navy recruiter, all the branches came to the school, but it was something about that Navy recruiter. Now, this story may sound strange, but I'm going to tell it to you anyway. I seen the Army man standing there, looked like he wanted to kill somebody. The Marine was over there, looked like he was on watch. And I saw that sailor, he was kind of fat and chubby. And when he pulled up to the school, this was in 1996, man, he jumped out a brand new Lexus, man. He put his hat on, he was walking. And something in my mind said, damn, if he can do it, I can do it. That motherfucker ain't getting that money. If he doing that, I can do it. So I heard everything he had to say. And I didn't choose the entrepreneur route like my father did. He built it working for himself. So it's kind of like what you were saying. You need to examine yourself. Can I do this Monday through Sunday and be about my business with nobody? I got to be accountable to myself. I got to be responsible to myself. I need to get up and have some discipline about my day. Only you know that. Don't fool yourself because you're just going to be wasting your time. So what I did, I jumped off in the military and I started learning some life skills along the way, and it gave me some structure and it showed me some other things. And then from there, you know, I worked the system and that's how I was able to obtain what I had. And then I saw how others, like you may have a guy, he got a program helping youth. And he know the game plan is getting a federal grant to get tied in as a nonprofit organization.
That's where he get paid.
Yeah, I started noticing everybody who got money or making good money, they linked in with the government or some type of business or some type of tax. How they was getting over with a
they learned the game.
They learned the game, but what we got to do, the ones that got the game, is got to get the specifics of the game and how to go about the game, because nobody's gonna give you the game. So you got to be a good listener to how he went about making it nonprofit, or how she got all them daycares, or how did he really grow that into that. So there are other things you can do, but we need people that's gonna speak to the specifics and the moves you need to make.